So my husband has been going to the gym on his lunch breaks and has been asking for some protein bars. So the first time he asked for protein bars, I checked them out at the store and they are so expensive and they're filled with sugar and all these unhealthy ingredients. So I said, what would you think about me making protein bars for you? Would you eat them? And he said, absolutely. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna show you guys the recipe that I used for the protein bars I did the first time. My husband loved them, they are gone, and we need to get some more going. So they're really easy. These are ingredients for the most part that I had on hand. I had to buy a couple more things, but it's really simple and you can kind of be creative with some of these things. If you don't like, for example, flax seeds or chia seeds, you can leave those out. Okay, so first things first. So we have 1 1/4 cup of oats in our food processor, along with 1 1/2 cups of peanuts. And so we're gonna grind those up together because we need ground oats for this recipe and chopped peanuts. So we'll just do it all together in one go, save us some time and effort. All right, that should be good. Let's try this out. Oh yeah, that's nice. Our peanuts are still quite chunky and our oats are ground, so that's perfect. We're gonna get this off and pour that into our bowl. So really the easy thing about this is that we're just mixing together all of our ingredients. We want 1/3 cup of honey. We're gonna get all that in there. Next, we want 1/4 cup of flaxseed. I just buy these from Walmart. And they're not very expensive considering how little you're using. And you can add these to other ingredients, other recipes that you have as well. Next, we're gonna add our chia seeds. Again, I get these at Walmart. I'm just gonna do 1/8 cup of these. Now, my recipe calls for 3 1/4 cups of protein powder. We have this vegan, like multivitamin mineral supplement shake. So this is what I've been using. And we don't have very much left. So we definitely don't have 3/4 cups left, but I'm just gonna throw in the rest of what we have there. That's probably not even 1/4 cup, but we'll just use what we have there. We have to put some more on our grocery list and pick that up. Then we want 5 cracks or so of sea salt. That gives it a really nice taste as well. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Oh, a little bit more than that. And then we want to add our 1 1/2 cups of peanut butter. So just a correction from what I said earlier. Put about half a cup of crushed peanuts in. That should be good. I ended up putting up about just over a cup. I said a cup and a half. But that's all right. You don't really have to. If you want more peanuts in your mix, you can do a cup and a half. If you want just a regular amount, you can do half a cup or less. But we're gonna measure out a cup and a half of peanut butter and add this. So my husband made a good point. You don't need to add any kind of protein powder or shake mix. We just like to add that because it kind of beefs it up and it helps us get a bit more of our vitamins and minerals and stuff for the day. But that stuff can be expensive, and if you don't have that on hand, all of this peanut butter and the peanuts and the seeds and everything is going to be really sufficient for a good protein bar. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. If you don't have it, you don't have to worry about that. This is the messy part. Okay. I guess we didn't need the new one. Save that for later. So 1.5 cups of peanut butter. And about 1/3 cup of chocolate chips. Being a little bit generous with that. All right, so we're gonna mix all this together. It is really as easy as that. You can even get in there with your hands and mix it up if you're brave enough. I don't really want to get peanut butter and honey all over me right now, but you can certainly do that. Time for the next step. You can use any kind of tray to put your bars in. Mine is about that thick, and I line them with parchment paper. I actually only need one. I was gonna double the recipe, but I didn't have enough ingredients on hand for that today, so we'll just do the one recipe, the single serving recipe. So you can just scoop that out right into your tray here. And depending on how thick you want your bars, or if you want them a bit thinner, you can do a longer pan or a shorter pan. I find these are pretty thick, so I think anything smaller than this, you'll have a really, really thick bar. All right, so you're just going to squish that down and form it into the corners of your pan. I try to make it as smooth as possible. There we go. So it really is as easy as that. You mix all the ingredients together, form it in your pan of your choosing, and then we pop it in the freezer for a few hours. And after that's done freezing a little bit, we're gonna take them out and cut them up into individual serving sizes. And I will show you what that looks like, but basically I just cut them up and wrap them in saran wrap. We keep them in the freezer so that whenever we want one for our day, just to get a little bit of energy throughout the day, we will take one with us and it'll thaw out for us by the time we're ready to have a nice snack. So there you have it, some nice healthy protein bars with natural ingredients. It's not gonna cost you as much as it would nearly what you get at the store. So a really cost-effective, delicious, and healthy protein bar. Oh man, what a mess. I'm making a mess here. I'm gonna cut that part out of the video. That's a disaster. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoy getting things done in the kitchen and bringing you guys along with me. And so I really appreciate you guys spending some time with me in my cottage kitchen. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.